everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how I fixed my broken Ikea drawers. I've been waiting for around 4 months to get this drawer set in the color navy blue, but I was told Ikea wouldn't be restocking this particular color for this piece of furniture in my area, so I went ahead and bought one off of Amazon for twice the price. Anyway, the drawer unit was packaged very nicely. However, it was tossed around during transit so much that it broke through their bubble wrapped layers, and here we are now. The broken sections are the drawer pieces themselves. The first one we are fixing has just a broken square piece. We need this piece to keep the side and the bottom held together. I was going to use some Loctite super glue, but these pieces are laminated particle board, literally squished together wood dust. The glue would just be absorbed by the particle board and wouldn't really adhere to the other piece like we want. In other words, it was too runny. Instead, I opted to use Gorilla Glue, the clear kind. It's much thicker and didn't get soaked up. I used a small seat clamp. You can get these for around 50 cents, I think, at Menards. These things come in handy for all sorts of projects. The next piece is a front drawer part. The corner has a small piece of laminate chipped off on both sides. I tried to save the chipped pieces, but they weren't savable. The side banding was also crushed, but I tapped it lightly with a hammer off camera and that seemed to flatten it out. Go ahead and pick yourself up some of this wood putty. It can be tricky to find, but at my local Menards, it was over by the wood stains. There were two kinds, one that is pink and dries wood color, and this one. It doesn't matter which one you pick, they all do the same thing. I used a putty knife and my fingers to smush it into the particle board part. The instructions say you can just gunk it on, and then after it dries, go back and sand it, but I didn't do this. With my luck, I probably sand part of the undamaged desk. I tried to get it as smooth as possible so that later when I paint it, it would blend much better. The next piece is the most damaged of them all. Part of the groove where the bottom slides in is crunched and the chunks missing are very close to one of the peg holes. This one needed some Gorilla Glue love and a good old clamp hug to get the side to lay flat. Let me tell you something. I have this Irwin Quick Grip clamp in the medium size. It didn't fit at first, but these clamps are very special. They have this push-in button to take off the very top part. This was the way I was able to get the whole thing clamped. After the wood putty dried, about 2 hours, it was painting time. I ended up using some paint I had already, which ended up being the perfect shade for this unit. At first though, I was going to use spray paint, but quickly remembered that spray paint is better at covering larger areas. If you want to use spray paint, as it's cheaper than regular paint, then I suggest using Rust-Oleum's Ultra Matte Paint Plus Primer. They have a shade called Evening Navy, which matches very well with this unit. Today, however, I'm going to be using a paint from Dutch Boys. It's a Platinum Plus Satin. The shade is called Wishing on a Star, and from that dowel you just saw, it takes 2 coats. Now, if I ever found some sort of putty that's black, kind of like you could find in caulk, then you may get away with 1 layer. As you can see, I fixed 2 drawers. Both of them were the top drawers. I have circles indicating where they had to be repaired. The top one has 2 coats of paint, while the second drawer only has 1. You can barely tell that the top drawer had to be fixed at all, and the second one is slightly lighter and picking up more light, making it more noticeable. That'll end it for this one, folks. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, or maybe even subscribe if you want. It's very much appreciated. Now that my desk is set up, I'll be spitting out more crafting videos. Until then, take care, hydrate, and have a great rest of your day.